Attack on Titan is an amazing manga released in September 9, 2009 and created by Hajime Isayama. The manga was turned into 3 seasons of an anime, and the 4th and final coming out later 2020. This is one of the main reasons why I'm making this video, because the last season will come out and we will never get Attack on Titan again, which is pretty sad to be honest. And in this video, I'm here to show and tell you guys the love and care put into the show, and why you should watch this anime. Now to start off, we're going to be talking about the plot. The plot of the show is people live in a world that is plagued with these ginormous human-eating creatures, and the normal humans hide in these towns and cities protected by a huge and gigantic wall. It seems very cool just from hearing that, but when we get introduced to the characters and their backstories and how they live their lives inside of the walls, it gets a lot more hooking and entertaining. Our main character, Eren Yeager, watches his mother get eaten by a titan while 2 special titans tear down the wall around them, the Colossal Titan and the Armored Titan, but we'll talk about them later. He trains his whole life and never lets go of his motivation to get rid of all the titans because of his trauma. This show shifts and gives you everything you really need. It leaves cliffhangers, but also feels extremely satisfying, even if our main character loses in a fight. And when I say shifts, I mean it really shifts. Each season has something new to feast your eyeballs. Before I talk about what happens, I want to give a spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the show, I recommend you go watch the full thing and come back after you've watched it all. Now that that's out of the way, in Season 1, we discover that humans can actually turn and control titans, such as Eren, who transforms into the Attack Titan. This changes the whole tone of the whole entire anime. This makes the world go from humans surviving from titans to humans attacking titans and defending their land. In Season 2, we find out that 3 of the main casts are actually evil and can also turn into titans, most notably the Colossal and Armored Titans, the one I was talking about before. This sends Eren into a rampage because he figures out that they're the reason that his mother is dead. By the way, I do know that Annie turns into a Titan in Season 1, but the Armored and Colossal Titan are way more of a threat and, a lot more entertaining overall. In Season 3, we learn that everything is a lie. We learn that Titans were made by humans, the walls are made of Titans, there are people outside the walls. This doesn't really seem like much of a twist, but when you add the fact that they thought their whole lives that nothing existed outside of the wall, it's pretty moving. Each season, even though the same story, have a completely different plot and motive behind it. Each teach a different story and each are as entertaining as the other. Now, with characters in anime, you would usually think of a bland, tasteless, and character that plays no role in the story, but in this show, every character has a motive, story, trauma, and thought process. For example, Eren joins the Scouts to eradicate all Titans as revenge for his mother, while Jean joins only just to have a happy life and not worry about being hurt, being put in a higher role so he doesn't have to suffer. Each character has their own motive and thought behind everything that they do, every breath, every step. Even Mikasa, a strong fighter, only helps because she wants to help Eren. Even Sasha, a potato-loving food hoarder, has over 6 pages worth of information on her wiki page. It's insane how much personality is put into every single character. It sort of reminds me of My Hero Academia, since they put a lot of character development into their characters as well, except Bakugo since he's a terrible person. Anyway, Attack on Titan has some balls when it comes to killing off their characters as well. Here's another spoiler, so just skip a few seconds, But when Levi had to pick between Erwin and Armin, you could really feel his stress. And they don't care at all if they kill off a character. Once he's dead, he's dead. Unlike Naruto with his reanimation jutsu just to make sure all grudges are left, or Dragon Ball with just bringing them back. They don't care who. They'll kill off whoever it takes just to get the story rolling and the fun going. Attack on Titan also has such cool and unique gimmicks in it, like the ODM gear, a machine attached to your hip that uses gas to push out harpoons to attach to buildings and titans. It's just so unique and cool, and you would never really expect to see this sort of stuff in anime. Should you watch Attack on Titan? Absolutely. Should you read the manga after? Not really. I mean, the main reason I only watch the anime and not manga is that I love to watch the fights happen without spoils. So after Season 4, be happy to read the manga. This isn't JoJo where the community shuns you just because you don't read the manga. Anyway guys, thank you so much for listening to me talk about why Attack on Titan is an amazing anime, and next time I'm planning to make a Dragon Ball video. So leave in the comments what, it should be about. Anyway, see ya.